I'm going to hold it. Can you hear me? Yes. All right. The last time I had it back here, you all could hear me. What I want to talk about tonight is connection, the vibration. I kind of used the word pure, P-U-R-E, purification, unification, responsibility, and education. What we as individuals on this earth are doing, we're trying our best to purify our vibration. We get born into families, different things happen to us, different things happen over our lives, and we're still trying to purify. Most of us will either take sea salt, we'll say prayers, we'll go to certain events, we'll do all this stuff in our life and still feel like we haven't actually accomplished it. Because we still think that there's something here that we need to clean out or purify in our vibration. That's where unification comes in. We have to unify this physical expression of us to our spiritual expression. We miss that because we believe that something outside of us is going to fix us. The only one that fixes us is us. We have to be able to accept it. We have to be able to say, yeah, I deserve that. I need that. That's what I personally deserve to awaken myself. So through the unification, we get more through purification in our life, because now we've allowed ourselves to let things go. Allow things to move from our vibration. Then we get into responsibility. We have to be responsible for ourselves. I know some of you probably here are probably a little crazy. I can't help that. So I can't help that, but you are, but be a good crazy. Be somebody that people would like to talk to. Be responsible for your own actions in your life. You have to realize that I was always taught in my life that possibly something in your life was never your life lesson, your life situation in your life. It was more for you to learn a lesson from, or for you to be part of that lesson to teach someone else. So what you think might be disturbing in your life, what if it was just a life lesson? A challenge that you had to go through for others. Maybe it wasn't really yours to begin with. What is your life purpose? The only one that knows your life purpose is you. You picked your family, you picked your friends, you picked all these people in your life, and they pointed you in a direction. So, how do they point you? Are you happy with where you're at? Then comes the education. See, we get to a point in our lives that we kind of give up. Like, oh, that's it, I'm done. Then we start trying to learn something. And sometimes we take people's advice. Oh, you should do this. And we get in there and we find out we are not in Kansas anymore. We don't know what happened, but we aren't there anymore. So then we try to back away from it. Then we feel guilty that we didn't get something from it. But sometimes maybe we're there to connect to someone else, change some kind of energy within us that we didn't personally see, do something in our vibration to allow you to move a different level on the ladder, to get a different view of where you're at. Most of us are looking down instead of looking up. We have to look up every once in a while. We can't look at our phones constantly all day and not look up. We have to look up to our higher self. When I did the meditation today, when I did the meditation in the room, the question is, and I always explain to people the way Lucerne explains it to me, somewhere in some village in the spirit world, when you ventured back here so many years ago, somebody designed you a candle in the spirit world, and you helped with that designing of that candle. And when you went and left the spirit world to come here, the people in the village lit your candle. They've nurtured it all the time that you're here, so that connection to the spirit world is true. You're connected through a line to the spirit world. And as they lit that candle, they keep it nurtured until you eventually get back home. And you walk down the path that you left on. They will meet you somewhere on the path of that candle, and you will put it out. You have chosen your time of your return. Because they will start celebrating and putting flags out in the town square, getting ready for your arrival. So you have already orchestrated your time of departure from this earth planet. But it's what I always remember at the end of my life, it's what I believe in, is what's going to affect me. What I truly believe that I can personally accept when you enter the spirit world. What you can accept, not what somebody else can accept for you. What can you personally accept? If you believe in past lives, you might see past lives. If you believe in certain things, you might just see that. It's what you personally believe in. It's what you connect to in your life. Remember, you've done nothing wrong in your life. I love telling people that. You're either a life lesson for someone, or they're a life lesson for you. That's what it is. So, it's not what you have to go through with a life lesson. It's what did you have to learn from it. Not what you have to go through. Oh, you might have went through some stuff. But what did you learn from the event that moved you forward? Life lessons are only a catalyst to get you somewhere further up the path. Not to stop you on the path. Your guide will sit there and nurture you while you're still on the path. They will. But they will not drag you forward. They will patiently wait for you to get up and walk. Patiently. When we do healing and vibration of healing in our lives, healer can heal you, people in the audience can send you healing, but you personally have to personally accept it. No matter what happens with this vibration, we can send all the healings from the universal energy and bombard you with it. Unless you can personally accept it, it will move away from you and go to where it is needed. I love it when people tell me all those arms, heal my arm. You might have something else wrong with your body. Why would I be looking at your arm? Because the arm could be a secondary effect from what something else is going on in your body. So what I'm doing is just sending energy to the whole body and allowing the body to use it the way it's supposed to be used. When you awaken your self-knowledge in your life, everything you've ever learned, everything you've ever had from that message in your life is already within the memory of your cells in your body today. Every lifetime, every incarnation, every single thing you've ever done is already here today. What you're learning in this lifetime is one thing: to awaken the self-knowledge. The education awakens the self-knowledge. So that energy within your being allows you to go, oh, I thought of something. Yeah, it just awakens something within you. People might come in your life just to kind of awaken something and leave. They're not there for full event. They're just there to awaken something within you, then leave. You might see something, synchronicity, repetitiously in your life. It's your guide saying, oh, please pay attention. They're about ready to run off the road. Please pay attention. Sometimes we don't pay attention. We just fall off the road. The Spirit sits there, nurtures us, and brings up the first aid kit and tries to get you bandaged up and get you back to the path. Then you blame God. Why did God let you fall off the path? God didn't do that. Spirit didn't do that. Spirit tries to warn you, but they can't save you. They warn you though, please don't go there. You don't do that. it sometimes. We do it because we think that's where we should be. Your first vibration in your life should be when you are going in somewhere and it is not working. It's all falling apart. Don't bother running into the burning building. It is already on fire. Stand outside and call 911. Don't walk in the building. People do that in their lives. They just wonder, oh, I'm here to save them. Oh, I can save them. I can do it. You're not going to save anybody unless they personally want to be saved themselves. Can't save it. Can't do it. You think you can. But that energy within them is not changed. It has not changed the vibration. When we look at connecting to higher senses of consciousness, higher vibrations within our lives, we have to realize that we have to let go. Oh, that kind of trouble. Trouble sometimes in people's lives, letting go. Oh, I have to let them take control. Ooh. When I do trance, when I do discernment, when I allow spirit to overshadow me and walk into my body, I have to give up control. I have to give control to them. Because I just can't have control over it. I let them overshadow my vibration and speak through me. So we always have that, allowing ourselves to give up that control. Knowing that they have got our backs. They know exactly where we're supposed to be. People will explain to me when I give them Brady's yellow spirit knows where I'm supposed to be, they should just tell me. No, that's that free will of choice, you know. They light up one path, and they'll light up another path, and they'll light up another path, and go, okay, which one? And two paths are just like nuts. But you're looking at the path that's not going to work for you. You go, no, I'm not going to do that for them. Is it good for you? If you're going to move and change your life, if everybody moved away and you were the only one left there, would you still like it there? Would you still be okay there? If you're going to move your life, change your whole life, are you going to like it there? That's what you have to ask yourself. And if you don't like it there, are you going to be happy enough to stay there? Be there. Because sometimes we move for others, but if they move, are we okay? That's what you have to ask yourself. Because we do all this stuff in our lives, but we have that forgetfulness in our lives of saying, oh, it'll be okay. Yeah. Spirit giggles at us when we say, okay, it'll be okay. But then we know subconsciously it's not good. But we go anyway. But remember, ask your guides, talk to them, have a conversation with your higher self. If you don't believe in guides, that's great. Pay attention to your higher self. Listen to your it's still connected to the village. You know, when you want something here, a little horn goes off on the spirit village. It's like an air horn. Everybody runs out to the square going, oh my God, who wants something? It gets announced over the loudspeakers. It's like a little car running through the thing. And some people are old like me, they're older like I am. You remember the cars used to drive up and down the street with the big horns on it, announcing who was running for president and stuff? So, I remember those days. But the question with us is we don't believe anybody's there. Sometimes in our lives, even when we're going through the darkest of times, we don't believe someone's out there to help us. But they've always got our backs. It's a question of how we've chosen how to accept it. Remember that in your lives. Don't beat yourself up over some situation in your life and you go, oh, I should have done better. Remember, if you had to do better, your guides would have moved heaven and earth. Worked out exactly the way it was supposed to work out. Walk off on the path and figure some new direction. If that didn't work for you, or do something else. Move in a different direction. vibration in your life. Find your purpose within you. Don't have somebody tell you your purpose. If I would have listened to my father and people in my family tree, right now I would be traveling the circuit. I would be an evangelist. I would be traveling the circuit. I would have graduated from Temple University. I would have been halfway across the world teaching and being a missionary somewhere in some foreign country. I would listen to my father. I didn't listen. So I didn't do that. It didn't quite fit my vibration, even though I spent a lot of my childhood and into my early adulthood traveling the circuit. So I kind of knew that wasn't my path. But my mother was a spiritualist, so I kind of liked that. I liked that path. Because it gave me responsibility. I had responsibility for my life. I knew who I was supposed to be, where I was supposed to go. Sure, things happen in your life that throw you off balance, yes. But it's getting back up, walking down the path to get a different view. We stay in one spot. I call those people dwellers at the well. All you hear from them is, oh well. What you hear, dwellers at the well. If we want to be the dweller at the well, we can just sit and just dwell on our own little stuff. Or we can get up and walk to a direction within our lives. I've spent a lot of my time in life with spiritual work. A lot of it. And never cease to amaze me what people do. Even though the path makes up rightly for them, they don't take it because they don't believe they deserve it. They don't believe that spirits will be that good to them. How can they treat them that good? A lot of women and people in this lifetime are looking for their soulmate. Give it up, people. Give it up. You'll find somebody in your life, hopefully just to walk the path with you. Walk with you. Get somebody that's a soulmate, they're going to be very needy. You spend a lot of energy trying to put them back together. So, don't spend a lot of time looking. Just find somebody to walk the path with you. Somebody to treat you with respect, somebody to walk with you, somebody to treat you with blessings and love in their life and be able to walk with you and listen with you. That's what you're looking for. That's what you're personally looking for in your life. You're looking for friends, people, situations like to do that. And kind of be on the same page with you. I tell people, one thing in your relationships, they should not live with their mother. They should have a car. They should work full time. They should not be too hard on the eyes. That should represent. They live with their mother, they don't have a car, they don't work, and they're a little ugly. It might not be yours. Remember that, people. Because I understand that we make these decisions in our lives, with jobs, careers, situations in our lives, because we think that somebody else thinks that's the best for us. That's what's going to make us better. But allowing yourself to find your passion, your vibration within your life, your connection, your situation, your vibration. That's what you always have to look for. Because when I did the purification, the unification, the resetting, the whole vibration, the education, we have to realize that everything about that signifies if we do it the right way, we'll do that. And you might need a tool. You might need something in your life to help you. Maybe you need some kind of healing modality to help you balance your vibration. Maybe you need something to help you. Then use that. Don't be ashamed that you need something. I walk with a cane now. I need the cane every once in a while. I just need it. I don't have the cane. My wife gives me a dirty look. I need the cane. So the question is we need certain situations every once in a while to help us. Don't feel like you're like, oh my God, I should be off. You need it. So find out what you need. Ask your guides, what do I need? My guide will say one thing. When When you ask Spirit for something, just quietly in your head out loud go, is there anything I've missed, anything I should be doing or putting in motion in my life? Could you please show me? Whether you're asking God, your guide, Spirit, whatever you're asking, is there anything I've missed? Could you please show it to me? Then you're looking for synchronicity. Sometimes Spirit will just slap you. They'll just get your attention because you're doing something stupid. And they're trying to save you. But most of the time, it's this whole situation of watching what appears in your vibration, what appears in your auric field. I told a lady about 3 weeks ago, I told her, I said, you'll meet somebody there, don't worry about it, you'll meet somebody. You'll get synchronicity in your vibration. On her way home, she saw the word David on the back of the car. She got home to a TV set. The guy on TV his name was David. She picked up a book. The first name she read in the book was David. She met somebody. He wants to take her out to dinner. His name is David. She calls me and says, is he the one? What you're looking for there, you have to realize that everything, a lot of the things in our life, just synchronicity shows up in our lives. Repetition. You see numbers, repetitions of numbers in your life. There's an angelic presence speaking to you. Angels speaking to your vibration. You see 333, 444, 555. It's angels. Stop for a moment. Say, okay, I saw it. What are you trying to tell me? Don't be afraid to speak to them. That's your village. That's your home base. Trying to speak to you. Trying to speak to you. Maybe there's somebody in your village that hasn't woke up yet. And everybody else in the village is awake, but they can't help you. They're trying to wake the individual up. So they're trying to give you information so you can wait for a few minutes instead of running down the path so that person can wake up and bring you the information she personally needs. Patience. Every one of us should have a middle name or middle nation for patience. We have to be patient sometimes. Your time limit is not like ours. It's different than our vibration. We can say, oh, we have patience. I want it now. But might not be the timing just yet. You might want health right this minute, but maybe you have to go through something as vibration to get to health. To get healthy, you have to get rid of something. You have to relieve yourself of something. You have to eat better. You have to get away from toxic relationships. You have to put yourself in a situation that's best for you. Best. Highest and best, you know. How it works. When I would listen to my father preach a large mega church, and he would sit there and he would say things on the church, and after the church service I would pull to another verse of the Bible and go, what about that one? He goes, we don't read that one. Okay. What about that verse? So, picked out what he thought was best for the congregation. Not exactly what the verse said. So the question is, verses, different things we read, different things we put in vibration in our lives, are more guidelines for us that we pick up. Whether it's on healing, whether it's the Bible, whether it's a spiritual book, it doesn't matter. They're guideposts for us because they've dropped in our lives. They're to give us some kind of information that we need that we haven't lost. That's what it is. So we have to look at what drops in our lives. In Casadega, we say, if a book falls off the shelf, it's for you. So if something falls in your life, there's a reason why it fell there. So reason why it get put in your vibration. Allow yourself to at least look at it, because maybe there's a passage, something in that book that you need. Years ago, when I was doing healing, this book fell in my vibration. It was on psychic healing. Somebody gave it to me. And there's a poem in that book that I always remember. I soul, I am light divine, I am love, I am will, I am fixed design. I love that. Because I am pure love. I am light. I am love. I am fixed design. There's nobody else like me. Hopefully I'm not. Oh, there's not a lot of people like me. But I am fixed design. I know who I am. Through my lifetime encouragements and things in my life, I know who I am. I'm fixed design. But I can always rearrange the fixed design. I can make it look better. I can work on it. I can fix my vibration. Not be able to fix yours. Because you could have things in your life that only you can fix. I can't fix it for you. You can. So when you think about your life, ask you guys, is there anything I missed? Something I should be doing or putting in motion? Could you please show me? Look for that. Look for situations in your life that bring you balance. Is it, are you happy? Are you content? Do you love who you are? If not, ask your God to show you what you need to encourage more love in your vibration. Don't wait for other people to do it. Before I end this, I think it's cute because I had a lady said, Lewis, I want to be healthy with my two girls out there. My two girls love me. They want me here, so I need to be healthy for them. So I said, oh, that's great. Be healthy for them. But you should be healthy for yourself here. Anyway, she leaves, her two girls come in. First thing out of their mouth, well, you know, we've been paying for life insurance. When's she gonna go? Kids are not asking for her to be healthy. So they weren't asking for her to be healthy. She needed to ask for herself. So I always think when people really get pushed into a corner, if people ever said what they really thought, people would be really surprised at what they think about the situation. Trust your intuition, trust your vibration. We all have empathic abilities. A lot of us are born with good common sense. Listen to yourself. Find your purpose for you. Ask for your health, but be able to accept it if it comes. Ask for prosperity and money, but make sure you ask for money. Ask for money. You guys can give you a quarter. You find a quarter on the floor. Or if you guys concerned you've got money. Ask for a figure, but you can accept to give it to you. Don't ask for other people. They can have a life lesson with money. Might not see the money until the life lesson is over. So the question, ask for you. You have a life lesson with money. Ask for yourself. And the balance to do with it, and the guidance to do with it, what you need to do with it once you personally receive it. Trust yourself. You're all good people. There's only one or two crazy ones here tonight, so now we're good. We're good. I look at you for a reason, George. But we are in a motion in our lives to get ourselves to where we need to be, so trust yourself.